I make a scenario, a proposition, an artwork, a sculpture that has something in it that is sort of repugnant or repulsive, and it pushes you away. And then there's something in it that pulls you in on an emotional level, on an ethical level, intellectual level, and you come back to it and you go, oh, actually, I can feel this negativity, like this sort of hardwired kind of suspicion, but now I'm coming back in. And why am I coming back in? And often it's because we see a set of values that we're interested in. And those values could be around connection, around care. And so it's that journey from aversion to interest that really interests me. The overriding theme of my work over the last 3 decades has been how we as a society understand nature as opposed to artifice. And it is this dichotomy, these boundaries that are actually the problem. So when I make these boundary-defying creatures, they are affronting to a lot of people because they do question how we relate to other species and see them as other, and therefore enable the kind of bad behaviour that we act out with them. There's actually a kind of aspect of joy in the work, which is about creation, which is about sort of, wow, that's intense, that's amazing, I've never thought of something like that, I've never seen something like that. That's inspiring, or that's crazy, or that's life-affirming. And that's, for me, is joyful. Like, I can sit down at my table and just imagine what life can be like, and then bring it into this world. I can just think, oh, wouldn't it be great to have these creatures living like this? A boot becomes a pouch. It's full of new life. And I can bring into this world this image of creation. That's the pleasure and joy in being an artist. And to me, just new life, children, babies, care, maternity, paternity is just positive in any language, especially evolutionary language. And so I can bring that into the world. That work came from hearing that an inland sea miraculously appeared in northern Australia. And pelicans from all around just knew that it was there. And so I wanted to make a work about pelicans. But I don't want to just represent them because they exist in nature. This creature is not a complete pelican, it's a boot and a pelican. I'm not actually saying this is how I want pelicans to be in the future, but I am saying, oh, aren't they magical, incredible creatures? I feel that the sky was really life-affirming because they remind us that it's amazing that we're alive today at the same time as the whales in the sea, and that evolution is extraordinary, and they've adapted to live in this incredibly arduous environment, and they could have gone into the sky, and if they'd gone into the sky, this is what they might look like. All the other mammals that have gone into the sky, like bats, have made an amazing evolutionary journey. I think as I mature, I'm much more comfortable making works that are intentionally emotional. I'm interested in valorising values like care, and I don't feel self-conscious about it anymore. But I think it's up to people like artists to validate care as a value, because we don't see it in other places. We don't see it very much in politics. We don't see it in so many different places. So I think the art world could be a place to discuss these ideas.